Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Hello, my name is Shelby. This video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be my 20-week ultrasound / anatomy scan video. It's just going to be explaining my experience, I'm going to be talking about my experience of going in for the first time being pregnant and having a anatomy scan. And pretty much an anatomy scan is just so they can thoroughly look into your baby more and check out their heart, all their organs, and make sure everything's pumping right and growing right, measuring the correct week and things like that. So I figured I would just share my experience on it. So the appointment itself was about an hour long. So the first thing that had happened during this appointment was the labs, or it's considered called the labs, is where I have to go and have my ultrasound, and then I go up into the building and have my actual OB appointment. They had my incorrect due date. They had it for February 18th instead of February 24th, which is what my OB has designated to be my estimated due date. So when the ultrasound tech did my ultrasound, she was measuring me at 21 weeks and 5 days when I was really, when I was really 20 weeks and 5 days. So I was measuring a week behind from what their computer system was saying that it was for them, but really it wasn't. They took my measurements, whatever they could to see the baby, and they had a hard time getting her to move around so they can get all the correct images they needed to see her and to check everything out thoroughly. So unfortunately, we tried moving me around, I tried walking around, I tried turning and leaning back in the chair and everything, and nothing seemed to work. We ended up having to stop, and we have to do a redo scan at my 25 weeks. They said 24 weeks, but it'll be the week after. So not this week, but the next week. I say that. It'll be the 14th when I go in for my redo anatomy scan. Because they were measuring me wrong, they had sent it off to like our big St. Louis, I guess, imagery, where they send it off to a high-risk doctor if they're worried about the baby not growing properly or growing on schedule or things like that. The tech said she was around 12 to 14 ounces. I know that's just a guesstimate, but that would be correct for my 20 weeks and 5 days versus their 21 weeks and 5 days. But they sent my scans off to a high-risk doctor up in the St. Louis hospital. St. Louis is in Missouri. If you don't know that, I'm in Missouri. So they sent it off to the big St. Louis Mercy offices, and then they had to get back with my OB, and my OB confirmed, like, no, that's wrong, that's not the correct due date. So far, as we know, everything's fine with her. Also, I have just said her. It is confirmed that she is a girl. We do have a gender reveal video up on this channel if you would like to go see that. We did it Jurassic Park themed because Jurassic Park is one of my all-time favorite movies. All of them. I love them all. I don't care what anyone says. I love Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Do not come for me. Leave me alone. This is probably going to end up being a fairly short video because I really don't have much else to say about the scan because we didn't get to see a whole bunch of everything. I did get some pictures though, even though it was really hard to see her. Whenever they were doing the ultrasound, they ended up having to do the internal ultrasound where they use like that big wand and they put it in you and stuff. They just were trying to see if they were getting her to like get any other measurements they could. I think they were also measuring my cervix because they were worried about it being like too thin or something like that, but it turns out my cervix is just fine, or down there is fine. I do have a low-lying placenta right now, which they are hoping it moves up, or else I will be deemed to have a C-section because it can cause hemorrhaging if it were to erupt while trying to give birth or anything like that. So, and that's what we don't want. But if I have to have a C-section, it's fine. It does scare me, but I know if it's what's best for me and my little girl, then that's what we're gonna do. They usually say that they can move up. There's plenty of time for it to move up, but I think around like 28 or 30 weeks, if it hasn't moved by then, they'll usually decide by then if I'm going to have a C-section or if I'll be able to have a natural birth. I understand that it can change depending how my body acts, like I could not dilate correctly or something else could happen and I could have a C-section. So either way, I am fine with either. I know C-section's a little longer process of healing, but it'll be alright. I did get some pictures, but they're not that great because of the position she was in. Like I said, she was in a very awkward position, so they weren't able to get all the pictures that they needed to do her measurements and everything. Her heart rate was at 159 though, so she has a good strong heartbeat. She's good, she's doing well. But I'll try to show you guys some pictures, my favorite ones that they were able to get. I want to show the best one last, but there's this one here. You can see her spine a little bit, like fairly kinda. We got her hand here. I think it's her right hand. Yeah, it's her right hand, arm. They got almost looks like she's doing a thumbs up, but not really. Then there's her feet. They got both feet, little feet in there. So that's so cute. And yes, she is confirmed girl. They were able to show that for me, so that was good to know. If it would have been wrong, it's fine. We did do genetic testing. That's how we found out early if we were having a boy or girl. Here is a scary image, and she was looking right at us, and obviously that's her skull. So there's those two. And then my favorite one, which is this one that they were able to get of her. Obviously, again, it's not that fantastic, but at least they were able to get some. Oh, hi, Maisie Cat. She has joined the chat. Looks like I have a tail. Gosh. You're just so precious. Look at hers. It's my maze. Breathe. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and comment down below if you are having a boy or girl, or if you're even pregnant, or if you know your due date, or anything, any information you want to give about your pregnancy, because I love to read comments and hear about other people that are pregnant, ones that are close to me in a due date range, because currently I'm due February 24th of 2023. Again, like I said, we are having a little girl. I will not be revealing the name until after she's born, I believe. So I want to keep that to us, and like some of our family knows what her name is, but not everybody. We haven't like shared it on social media or anything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.